An option to keep your eyes closed, keeping a focus on the sensation you feel within these stretches. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and down your back. Inhale as your shoulders shrug up and down. One more time, up and down. Lower your chin to your chest. Let your head hang heavy. Cave your chest, round your spine. Take a deep breath in and out. Then pull your heart forward and lift your chin up. Broaden through your collarbones. Take a big breath in and out. And let's move through that a couple more times. Round your spine, cave your chest, tuck your chin. And pull your heart forward, lift your chin up, roll your shoulders back. Round your spine, cave your chest, tuck your chin. And pull your chest forward, lift your chin, open your collarbone. And come back to seated. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and down your back. The thing about these knots in your back is you need patience to work them out slowly over time. Lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Extend your left arm straight out from your side to touch the ground. An option to add your right hand on top of your head for a gentle assist. You don't have to pull. The weight of your arm is enough to deepen this stretch. Relax the muscles around your eyes and in your jaw. Even relax your shoulder away from your ear. And from here, turn your chin down towards your right underarm and assist by grabbing onto the back of your head. And feel the stretch migrate down into your upper back. Deepen your breath. And draw your chin back up to center. And switch sides. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. No need to rush. Extend your right arm straight out from your side, touching the ground. Reach your left arm overhead, adding that gentle assist. Relax what you don't need. Now turn your chin towards your left underarm. Grab onto the back of your head. Soften your jaw. Relax your eyes. Slow, deep breaths. And draw your chin back up to center. Reach your arms straight out in front of you for bear arms. Cross your right arm underneath your left. Bend at your elbows and grab onto your shoulders. If this feels good, stay right here. You're also welcome to walk your arms even tighter, working your fingers closer towards each other along your back. And open up the space between your shoulder blades as you round your spine, cave your chest, tuck your chin. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And slowly release, and let's switch sides. Reach your arms out in front of you. This time cross your left under right, grab onto your shoulders. And again, you can walk your fingers in closer if that's more comfortable for you. Lower your elbows down, cave your chest, tuck your chin, and create space in your upper back using your breath. For a big breath in, big breath out. And unravel your arms. Take a quick counter stretch, just planting your hands behind you. Lift up through your chest, roll open your shoulders. And to further get into those pesky knots in your upper back, let's move into a tabletop position on your hands and knees. A lot of times our back and our chest are very closely related. So if you have tightness in your chest, it might result in knots in your upper back. So let's open up in your chest to help relieve your upper back by walking your hands forward for a puppy dog pose. Keep walking your hands forward as you keep your hips above your knees, an option to lower your forehead down on your mat. Feel a stretch under your arms, along your back, chest, and lats. Option to add on here by walking your hands towards each other. Interlace all of your fingers except for your pointer fingers, and then bend at your elbows to touch your thumbs to the back of your neck for a tricep stretch. And slowly release. Come to lie down on your belly. And extend your left arm out from your side like a goalpost. So 90 degrees in your elbow, palm face down on the mat. Your elbow is in line with your shoulder. And then press into your right hand to roll your body onto your left side, working to open up through your left chest. Now you can kickstand your right knee up the side of your mat like you're crawling up the side of your mat. You can also place your right foot behind you, pointing your knee up towards the ceiling. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Roll your right knee up your mat. Press into your right hand to lift up. Thread your left arm underneath. We'll go into our big twist. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling and then slowly open. And let your body fall into place. Smooth, deep breaths, massaging your body from the inside out. And curl your right arm in. And lift up, de-thread the needle, and we'll set up that big chest stretch on the other side, napping scorpion. So extend your right arm out from your side, bent at the elbow, 90 degrees in your underarm, 90 degrees in your elbow. Press into your left hand to roll your body onto your right side. And either crawl your knee up the mat if you did on the other side, like a kickstand, or place your foot behind you, using that extra leverage to keep your hips open and your chest open. Couple of deep breaths here. And slowly lower. Crawl your left knee up the mat, press into your left hand to lift up, thread your right arm underneath, reach your left arm up and overhead, and open up into your twist. Relax into place. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Curl your left arm in. And you thread the needle. Press yourself up and back, finding child's pose. Surrender yourself forward as you relax in your hips and lower back. Coming back to the mantra of your practice. Patience is the art of allowing things to unfold in their own time. Inhale, think I am. Exhale, think patient. Namaste.
We want to take our hand, we want to be sitting for this one because it's easier. We're going to grab the side of a chair or stool. We want to pull away slightly so we're depressing our shoulder, opening up the space here. We're going to take our opposite hand, we're going to pull down in lateral flexion as we bend away, and then you're going to move your neck in a position that you can feel the most tension in that area. So for some of you, it might be looking down to the opposite foot. For others, you might actually have to look slightly up. But play around with it and then find the spot and hold the position for 30 seconds. Now you want to make sure your shoulder blades are pulled back. If you do have forward head posture like this, then what you want to do is you actually want to depress your shoulder first, lean away, pull your chin back or chin tuck retraction, and then you want to do this movement. It's just a slight variation, if you do have forward head posture, that makes this stretch much more effective. You can do this stretch 3 times a day, holding it from anywhere between 30 and 60 seconds. What we do is we're going to put our hand to our side, almost like we're pressing down. We're going to drop our shoulder and rotate our hand back. As we do that, we're going to abduct or pull away anywhere between 30 and 45. I can feel that pulling right down my arm. So that is a really good spot. And so this might be all you need to do is hold this for 10 to 15 seconds. But what you want to do is you want to hold this position, and then we want to start to floss the nerve. So I'm going to tilt my head towards as I pull my hand back, or I come palm out as I turn my head away. Now remember, this is for the right side. So this would be for a pinch nerve in the right neck. Play around with the feel. You should feel some tightness. You might feel some tingling. And you have to practice this move because it does involve some coordination. 10 to 12 reps, and then take a rest for 2 to 3 sets. The position again, we're gonna depress our shoulder, palm flat, rotate back, and EB duck. And I can feel that again and again. If you want to floss, it feels really good actually. Now, some of you, this might cause an increased symptoms in terms of tingling, pain, or numbness. Drop it to our side, depress our shoulder, push our hand back, almost like you're asking for a tip privately. So we're going to depress, hand back, extend. You're gonna feel that down the front typically. And the same thing, you can hold this if you can feel it like that for 10 to 15 seconds, or we start to floss the nerve again. Pull down, back, up. You can really feel that down the front, and we're gonna move back and forth. Again, you'll do this 10 to 12 times for 2 to 3 sets. I like to put my hand here sometimes just to remind myself to keep my shoulder depressed and back. Again, this will take some practice, so I hope you're doing along with me, just so you can learn the movement pattern and feel that tension in the nerve root. And now the ulnar nerve. What we're going to do is we're going to work the nerve that if you've ever hit here and you've called it your funny bone, that's that pain that shoots up here. This is the nerve we're working with this nerve glider floss. We're going to come up and we're going to, almost like we're a waiter holding a tray of drinks here. And for this one, we're going to bring into our ear and come to neutral. Again, make sure your shoulder's down as far as you can get it. You can increase the movement if you want to really try to cause more motion in that nerve. We laterally flex our head towards and then away. Towards, and again, you can stop here if you can feel that movement.
Is really easy to do. You're just going to straighten your arms out in front of you and then kind of have your hands in a clapping position and then just interlock your fingers. What you want to do is slowly push your hands away from you as much as you can until you feel a light, gentle stretch in the upper back in between the shoulder blades. It should almost feel like the shoulder blades are starting to separate and you get that really deep stretch in between them. Once you feel that, you want to further this by focusing on moving through your shoulder blades and just trying to round them forward to get as deep of a stretch as possible. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this and now slowly slump forward. That is taking your chin and just bringing it downward towards your chest as much as you can. At this point, you should feel that stretch work upward into the neck, and it usually feels really, really good. So if you don't feel it going into the neck, just keep rounding your shoulders forward, bringing your chin down towards your chest. But once you do feel that stretch, just hold this one comfortably for about 5 seconds, relax, and then repeat this about 5 to 10 times. And with each repetition, just try to build into it a little bit more. So the next muscle release is going to be the classic upper trapezius stretch. This one's going to target a little bit more towards the top of the shoulder into the side of the neck. So again, let's start with very good upright posture. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain or discomfort, like let's say it's your right side, take the arm on the painful side, bend your elbow at 90 degrees, and then just slide your arm across your lower back as much as you can until you feel a gentle stretch right here on the top of the shoulder. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this and then take the hand on the other side, hook the side of your head, and then slowly pull your ear towards the other side's shoulder. Do this one slowly because you're going to feel a great stretch that works into the side of the neck, and it usually feels amazing. Try to hold this one comfortably for about 20 to 30 seconds, relax, and then repeat this a couple more times. If you would like to take this one to the next level and get a deeper stretch, what you do is just pull your ear towards your shoulder, and then you're going to hold that position and then slowly look upward towards the ceiling. So I'm kind of turning my head and chin upward towards the ceiling, but do this one slowly because you're really going to feel that upper trapezius start to grab. Again, hold this one for about 20 to 30 seconds, relax, Repeat this a couple more times. And I do recommend doing this on both sides, even if the other side doesn't hurt, just to help keep everything in balance. This next muscle release is going to target the levator scapula, which tends to cause a lot of pain from the top of the shoulder blade into the shoulders, into the side of the neck. We call this exercise the armpit sniffer for good reason. You can do it standing or seated. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain, let's say it's your right side, what you're going to do is slowly turn your head in the opposite direction to look over the other side's shoulder until you feel a light, gentle stretch right here in the side of the neck. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this, take the hand on the other side, poke the back of your head, now slowly pull your chin towards the other side's armpit. As you do this, you're going to feel a deep stretch form from the top of the shoulder blade that works into the side of the neck, and it usually feels really good. You just want to hold this one comfortably for about 20 to 30 seconds, relax, and then repeat this a couple more times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So if you would like to take this one to the next level, you can turn this one into an active stretch. So let's get back into our original stretch just like this. Take the hand on the other side, straighten it, and then just reach downward towards the floor. So I'm just kind of reaching across my body and then just taking my hand and acting like I'm trying to pick something up off the floor. You're going to notice it hits the muscle just a little bit differently. Hold this for about 3 to 5 seconds and then go in the opposite direction. So we're going to sweep that arm across our body again, but this time around we're going to reach upward towards the sky. Again, it hits the muscle just a little bit differently. I like to do this for about 3 to 5 times in both directions, and then from there, relax. If it feels like it's helping out, you're more than welcome to throw in another set or 2. And I do recommend doing this on both sides just to help keep everything in balance. So let's go over a couple exercises that are going to focus more on strengthening these muscles. Simply put, if you want long-lasting muscle pain relief, you have to make them stronger. This first one is called the lift off, and all you need is a wall. So to get into position, we're going to get really close to the wall, make fists like this, have our thumbs pointed away. Just place your fists right on the wall and then just press them up towards the ceiling as much as you can. So what you want to do is focus on shrugging and lifting your shoulders up until you feel a really good activation of the muscles in the shoulders into the neck. This would include the upper trapezius. Once you feel this, you're going to hold it and then lift your hands backwards. So take your fists and just press your thumbs backward like this as much as you can. When you do this too, you're going to feel a really good activation of the muscles in between the shoulder blades. So focus on trying to lift your hands back and trying to pinch those shoulder blades as much as you can. Hold this comfortably for about 3 to 5 seconds and then relax. This is how we're going to take it to the next level and really focus on finding that one movement that's going to help the most. So this time around, I'm just going to slowly take my hands out a little bit more, so to the point where it looks like my arms are in a Y position, and then I'm going to repeat this. What you're going to notice is it hits the muscles a little bit differently. So with each repetition, just go out a little bit further, and you can work your way all the way down to the point where your arms are directly off to your side, and if you would like, you can even go a little bit lower with it. What you're trying to do, again, is finding that one spot that just feels like it's really weak, tight, or achy. At that point, treat it like your weak link and try to do this over and over again until everything is nice and loose or you're not getting any more improvement. So this strengthening exercise we can do right at the edge of a bed. This one is called the shoulder blade pump. We're going to start on our stomach and slide forward until our shoulders and head are off the edge. From there, you're going to take 2 fingers, put them right on your chin, and then slightly tuck your chin towards your chest. From here, you're going to press the back of your head upward towards the ceiling until you feel a really good activation of the muscles in the neck. We're going to hold this position during this exercise. From here, we're going to put our arms off to our side, so our body's kind of like in a T position. We're going to make fists and then have our thumbs pointed upward towards the ceiling. It's kind of like a hitchhiker sign. Next, we're going to slowly raise our fists and thumbs upward towards the ceiling while pinching our shoulder blades at the same time. Really focus on moving through your shoulder blades and trying to pinch them as much as you can. You're going to feel a ton of muscles start to fire in the upper back, shoulders, and the neck. Hold this one comfortably for about 3 to 5 seconds and then relax. On the next repetition, what you want to do is just take your arms and hands and go a little bit upward with them. So your arms now look like they're in a Y position. And then from here, you're going to repeat. You're going to notice it hits the muscles just a little bit differently. So keep doing this over and over again in different positions until your arms and hands are roughly shoulder width apart. At that point, you want to press your fists away from you, shrugging your shoulders upward at the same time, and then lifting your hands up. I pretty much feel all the muscles around my shoulders into my neck starting to fire. So go through as many different positions. What you're going to find is that one certain position just feels really tight, achy, and weak. Like let's say right here for me. At that point, treat it like your weak link and keep throwing more repetitions in until everything is nice and loose, or you're not getting any more. You can do this one standing or seated. Take your fingers, make hooks with them, interlock them, and now pull your arms away from each other as much as you can, but resist against that movement. You should feel muscles in the upper back, shoulder, and neck start to fire. Hold this position. What we're going to do next is just take our head and do big wide circles with it, just like this. It helps open up the neck. Do this for 3 times in one direction and then switch it up in the opposite direction and repeat. To take this one to the next level, we're going to get back into that original stretch, but tilt our head towards one side shoulder as much as we can. You should feel a very deep opening stretch from the side of the neck into the shoulder. When you can't go any further, hold this position and then turn your chin upward towards the ceiling. This will really intensify it. Hold this comfortably for 30 seconds. You're going to relax and then repeat on the other side.
Feeling some length through your spine, all the way up from the lower back, middle back, upper back, through the neck and right up through the crown of the head. And then let's open the eyes. Bring the arms down by your side and we'll just start by circling the shoulders forward and back. So nice big circles. And notice how your shoulders are feeling. For a lot of us, they can feel just a little bit crunchy. We tend to hold a lot of stress in our shoulders. And keep your breath going here as well. And let's change direction, so going just back and forward. Just a few more like this. Try to breathe into your shoulder area. And then let's bring the tips of the fingers to the shoulders, bring the elbows together, and then try to touch the wrist behind the neck, and then circle the elbows back. So elbows and wrists, elbows and wrists. Good, and just continue here. So now we're trying to make some really big circles with the elbows. Just getting that shoulder nice and loose. Just 3 more in this direction. 3, 2, and 1. And just change direction. So we'll try to touch the wrist behind the head. Elbows, wrists, elbows. And again. Keep lifting up through your lower back here. So we want to try to avoid slumping into the lower back. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms down by your side. Let's take an inhale to lift the shoulders up as high as you can towards the ears. So keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Inhale, and then exhale, release it down. 2 more times, just like that. Take an inhale, lift, lift, keep lifting, and exhale, release. And we'll do that 1 more time. Inhale, and then exhale, letting it all go. Good. So if you are sitting on the mat, let's just bring your right leg in front of the left. Yep. And from here, inhale to reach the arms up. Bring the right arm in front of the left. Turn the palms to face each other, and then interlace the fingers. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, and just hold it here. So you're trying to straighten your arms, trying to press the upper arms alongside the side of the head. And if you can't do this, if it's really stressing out the shoulders, or you feel like your rib cage is coming out, just bring the arms slightly in front of the head. That's totally fine. And then let's take an inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, bend those elbows, pressing the elbows back. And then inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale. Drop the shoulders away from the ears as you do this. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, bend. Let's just hold it here for a couple of breaths. You can either be looking at the screen or you can gaze towards the tip of the nose if you want a point of focus. Nice steady breath here. And then let's take an inhale, reach those arms back up. Try to straighten the arms and then exhale to twist to your right. Let the head go just a little bit further. Keep straightening those arms. And then take another inhale, reach up through the waist, and then keep the twist. We're going to just exhale, release the hands. So the back of your left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh, and then just take the twist a little bit further to your right. Just allow the left shoulder to drop away from the left ear. Take another inhale, lengthen up through the lower back, and then exhale, increase the twist. Now we're going to keep the twist, just turn the head to look back to center. And from here, drop your left ear down to the left shoulder and drop the left shoulder away from the ear as well. And then you can close your eyes here. Just notice how that right side neck is feeling and breathe into it. Now we're going to just change the angle of the head slightly. So turn your head to look down towards your left armpit. Or you could just experiment. Notice where you want to take the stretch. Just finding a spot that you need to work on today. And then inhale, come back up to center. And then just release yourself back to the front. Take an inhale, lengthen up through both sides of the waist, and then exhale, walk your hands forward. Coming down just to where you can, relaxing the belly down towards the legs. And if it's possible, bring the forehead down to the mat or to the floor. And then take an inhale, walk your hands back up. So let's bring your right hand down. Just give yourself a bit of space from your waist as well. And then extend your left arm over. Either staying on the hand or come all the way down to the forearm. So if you are in a chair, just hold the side of the chair. You don't have to come into a very deep side bend. Just hold it here. Keep pressing down through your left sit bone. And with your next okay, turn the head to look up towards the ceiling. Keep reaching out through the left fingertips. And then let's turn the head to look back to center. And from here, keep the body where it is, but bring that left hand back down and then let the head just relax. And imagine someone's pulling you up and you just let the head trail behind as you come back up, and then drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. And then bring your left hand up and over, just resting just behind the ear or just over the top of the ear. Don't pull the head down, just let the weight of the hand relax over the ear. And then point your right hand away, turn the palm to face forward. We're going to do some little golf ball size circles here. So we're just moving the stretch into different parts of that shoulder area. And then let's change direction. And then bring the hand behind the back, your right hand behind the back. And then from here, we're just going to do a PNF stretch. So we're going to press into the hand, but with the head, but resist. So just press into the hand for 3, 2, 1, and then let it relax. We're going to do that 2 more times. Pressing 3, 2, 1, and then relax. 1 more time. Pressing 3, 2, 1, and then relax. And then let's release that top hand, release the head, and release the arm. Good, just give the shoulders a bit of a roll out. Swap the legs around if you're seated, and we're going to go to the other side. So you've got your left leg in front, relax the arms down, take an inhale, reach the arms up, left hand in front of the right, turn the palms to face each other, interlace the fingers, and let's reach those arms up alongside the ears. Just take a couple of breaths here. Trying to soften those floating ribs back in towards the spine. Take one more inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale to bend those elbows. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale to bend. And again, inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bend. And let's just hold here in this bent position. Trying to drop those shoulder blades down, hugging against the upper back, but keep pressing the elbows back. And then inhale to reach the arms back up. And we're going to exhale, twist to the left. Let the head go a little bit further. Keep reaching those arms up, keep straightening those arms. One more inhale, try to lengthen up. And then exhale, keep the twist and let's release the hands. Back of the right hand to the outside of that left thigh. And just turn the head to look a little bit further over the left shoulder. Now keeping the twist, let's just turn the head to look back to center. And then drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. Continue looking straight ahead. Noticing how your left side neck is feeling. One side might be a little bit tighter than the other. Just be mindful of that. And then let's just change the angle of the head. So we're going to turn our head to look down towards the right armpit, or remember that you could just experiment and just feel where you would like to rest your head. Last couple of breaths. And then inhale, come back up to center, and then let's release the body back to center. Take an inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, walk your hands forward, just to where you can. Try to press down through the entire palm of the hand. And inhaling to walk your hands back up. Bring your left hand down, and once again, reaching your right arm over, either staying on the hand or coming all the way down to the forearm. Extending out through that right arm, try to lengthen out through the fingertips and press down through your right sit bone. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And then either stay here or you can turn your head to look up, keeping the chin just very gently drawn in, just so we're not getting a funny angle on the head. And then turn the head to look back to center, keeping the body where it is. Let's bring that right arm down. Let the head relax down and then just let it trail behind as you come up. And then drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. Bring your right hand over the head, either onto the ear or just behind the ear, and point your left hand away. Turn the palm to face up and drop your right shoulder away from the right ear as well. And then little golf ball size circles here. And then let's change direction. And then let's bring the right arm, your left arm behind your back. And once again, we're going to go for our peanut stretch. So we're going to press into the hand with the head, but resist for 3, 2, 1, and then let it relax. 2 more times. Pressing 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Just 1 more time. Pressing 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then let's release that arm, our top arm, release the back arm. Give the shoulders a few circles out. Take 1 deep breath in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. So that's all we've got today. So enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.
So what you want to do is, you do not need to do this. We're working this lower area. That we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to let it out. And once we let it out, we're going to suck like a vacuum back here like this. Suck this lower part in, and you will feel a cramping in here. Okay. And we're going to hold this really, really tight. It's a little hard to talk and do this at the same time. And relax. And you want to hold this for as long as you can, and then relax. Try and do about 10 to 12 repetitions of this. No more than that. You don't need to do more than 12. Do what you can. You may not get to that much to begin with. Okay, doing it again. So breathing in. And really tighten in here. I can feel this really, really tight, and let it go. Now, another way to do this that you can include in this to really help to move these muscles and get them working is when you breathe in and breathe out, once you've sucked in, do some gradual twists like this. So